So, you thought that this was the year you were going to become a digital marketer. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Joe. Cheers. On this channel, I talk to you, anybody who's becoming or trying to start or grow their digital marketing career. I talk to you about the real life of what that really looks like. And this was going to be your year. You were going to finally get out of that box that your mom put you in of guy that does things on the internet. You were going to actually be known as a digital marketer. Really, like ask your parents what they think you do for a living. I'm interested to see. They'd probably say something that isn't even true about what you really do for a living. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong, why you're not going to be or stay a great digital marketer if you already are, and the one thing that's going to hold you back. So most of us didn't get into digital marketing anyways so that we can just click buttons and run UTM stuff and run flows in Klaviyo and track things and report in spreadsheets. At least I know that's why I did not get into marketing for that. You know, we got into marketing because there was something about either like storytelling, something about controlling the narrative, or something about just selling things that appealed to us. And we've known that there's been that thing since we were kids. I know for me, it was being able to sell stuff at school. Like one year I sold our class t-shirts, and we were seniors. It was Cypress High in California, and my senior year I didn't even use Photoshop, but we used this random program. I forgot what it was even called, but this program, and we designed a shirt that said A to Z, we survived CYP, meaning Cypress. And instead of people buying the school shirt, they came and bought my shirt. And I thought that was so cool, how you could just basically create your own idea, and then if you get enough people to like it and they're willing to buy it and fund it, then you can make it happen. So I collected all the money and I went and found a screen printer, and by the next week we had a line of a couple hundred students all the way down the school quad. That's when I knew I want to create ideas and sell things to people and just really create the things that the people want. And that's why I got into marketing, and that's what I do to this day. Is I work with brands, and I'm like, okay, what does their audience want? Who is their audience? And then how can I figure out how to position this brand so that their people buy more of what they want or they need, depending on the brand. So I digress. But here's why you're not going to be a digital marketer this year. Okay, you ready? It's because you don't have a vision. And what I mean by a vision is, where do you see yourself like as a digital marketer a year from now? You know, maybe you went to school for marketing, or maybe you're still in school for marketing and watching my channel. And then once you get out, you're like, I'm going to go get a job doing digital marketing. Why? Why are you in this? I think we need to step back, take some time and just step back and look at, what am I really doing this for? Because without having a digital marketing, without having a vision for your digital marketing career, you're going to be living off of yesterday's wins, meaning if yesterday the best thing you did was report to a client and the client didn't get upset, that's your win right there. Versus looking forward into saying, what am I going to be doing one day? I know for me, that's one day I want to have a portfolio of 3 to 5 plant-based brands. It doesn't have to be that specific for you. But I know that everything I'm doing now, I'm thinking about, okay, how am I going to one day do that? But I'm living in now and knowing that whether I have to learn a new channel, whether I have to really dive into Google Analytics at a level that I didn't even know I was capable of, whether I need to have difficult conversations with clients, I know that these are going to be things that are going to prepare me for my future anyways. So why not learn them now? Because I'm going to have to learn them someday, and I'd rather learn them now. But if you don't have a future of where you're going, those things and those hard days can seem like they're pointless. They can seem like, why am I going through this if I'm just a marketer? Why do I feel this way if I'm just a marketer? And that's where I'd say, let's say you're a junior media buyer today, but you see yourself being a paid media director in 1 year. So the two key things is just to kind of see like, where do I want to be and by when? And that's going to help you, and see like, okay, When you now have that vision, you're going to then say, okay, I'm going to step up and run this meeting, because I know that as a media director, I'm going to have to run meetings. So you're willing to step up and run the meeting. And then you know that one day when you lead the team, you're going to need to, constantly be learning. So maybe you start listening to podcasts when you're washing the dishes or when you're cleaning around the house, listening to Perpetual Traffic, listening to the Unofficial Shopify podcast with Kurt Elster, listening to, any of the e-commerce podcasts that are out there and Facebook ads podcasts that are out there, and starting to really just become the person that you know you're going to be one day. And before you know it, you're going to be that person. And that's what I recommend for anybody who does not want to just settle this year, who doesn't want to just fall into the trap and hit that one thing that's going to make them fail, which is not having the vision. If you've been a digital marketer for years and you're like, hey, fine, I've been a digital marketer for years, I love what I do, and I have no vision, great, that's fine. But if you're just getting into it and you want to go somewhere with digital marketing and you are starting out, like imagine if I just lived off of the idea that I sold shirts at my high school. Like that would be, without a vision, I would still be living off of that win. And that doesn't get me anywhere today. And the same is true for you. If you are just graduating, awesome, congratulations, that is amazing. And now I want to know, what do you want to do with that degree? Who do you want to help in the world? What do you want to do for yourself? How much do you want to make? Like, what is the thing that you want out of this digital marketing career? Write that down, put it somewhere where you can see it, and then work towards it every day. Take the opportunities to get better. Take the road less traveled so you can get better at what you do, ultimately getting you one step closer to that ultimate final vision. And that's really how you make what you do more enjoyable. It's not doing less digital marketing projects. It's not doing less of the hard stuff and having your coworkers do the hard stuff. It's not making more money. Like, those things are good, but they don't ultimately lead to happiness when you're working as a digital marketer and you look at your digital marketing career. So go ahead and drop below where you see yourself as a digital marketer in 1 year from now to encourage the rest of the community. And in the meantime, go ahead and check out one of these videos and make sure to subscribe. And I'm just going to sit here and finish my tea. Just curious, when you are as a digital marketer, do you check off your task before you actually do the task, or do you like wait and then check it off until you're done? I'm just interested. Just let me know in the comments below as well. I'm like the guy that does it before I complete the task. I don't know why.